Hey, welcome into this episode of the Music City Trader. We are going on day number 3 in our 100-day challenge, and we're just hoping for some good wins. Today, we are at $40 trades, and we are going for 2 net wins. That's what we want to get, is 2 net wins today. So welcome in.
Hey, we meet up here every day, and I show you real-life binary options trading. But my YouTube channel statistics show that only about 50% of you watching right now are subscribed to the channel. I'd like to make a deal with you. If you're enjoying these sessions, please take a moment, hit the subscribe button. If you do that, I promise I'll work hard to make this channel bigger and better with every single episode. That's my promise to you. Do we have a deal? Hey, before we start trading today, I need to let you know one more thing. Did you know that you can get an exclusive live Zoom link to my daily sessions so you can take trades with me, and you can even hook up to my social trades and automatically take every trade I make even when you're not at your computer. It's a powerful tool, and Pocket Option makes it extremely easy to set up. Just enter my trading ID and click follow. If you want to start making profit and stick right with me, I invite you to join the exclusive Music City Trader Tribe. To join, go to musiccitytrader.com and click on Join the Tribe. Plus,
Yeah, that's it, the tribe. And it's just starting with this day 3. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I may cut this video. This is, I'm going to record the whole session, but I'm going to take my time. In the last couple episodes, I have kind of felt like I was rushing through to get a win, like rushing in to try to get this done because, I know I have people watching and I'm trying to commentate and trade and everything else. And it's just a little different vibe, especially we used to do the show Fascinating World of Binary Options, when Todd's with me. It's just fun. We sit and chat and talk and we trade, but I've got to find some good positions, so I'm going to be looking at my options for a little while. So there may be some silence in this episode, but I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to shorten it. I'm not going to cut out any trades. I want it to all be live. You can watch my balance at the upper, in the right hand side here. You can watch that. Let's see if we can get this all viewed in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull this down so you can see everything about my trading, and you can see that I'm not gonna be changing anything, like changing my balance or anything like that. I'm gonna be taking trades, and I'm going to be going through the trades one by one. So you'll see exactly where I'm at. I'm at 1031. Now, from my last 2 days of losses, they were pretty bad. And I was feeling pretty trash about my trading in general. Just how I was able to trade. I wasn't doing great at all, So what I did was I went in and I did some makeup trades, which honestly isn't great. It's not great at all. I'm going to shrink this down. This may look weird here on the podcast. I've got to shrink this down, get it all in there. Yeah, I worked a long time, and then I didn't do very good. I did very bad, and just had 2 losing days. And I felt like, I really want to do better than that. So I went and made up some trades, which it's not necessarily smart because it put me in danger. And that's the whole thing I'm trying to avoid with this whole 30 days. All right, there we go. This whole 30 days, I'm trying to avoid getting in danger and making stupid trades. All right, I'm in on a little bit longer trade. I'm basing this just on my gut, and I found this in the 10-minute. I'm going to trade a little bit differently today. That's like I said, I'm going to take a little more patience, and I found this uptrend in the 10-minute. So this is definitely going up. It looks like it's heading to the white line, but it's been kind of hitting this bottom and going up. So then I reverted back down to like 5 minutes. And it does look like that there is a line here. So I'll show you why I entered this here as we talk about it. I made it longer. So there's a kind of a line. And it has been hitting this lower level and going up. And it is in an uptrend. So then I'll go over here to the 1 minute and I'll look at this. Now this 1 minute looks a little bit shady, and you know, if I was only trading in 1 minute, I might have thought, oh, I'm gonna wait till it gets down here. Or I might have even been confused and thought maybe down here. But it's going up and down, and so I took a longer trade. I actually only have 1.5 minutes left. Let's look in the 30-second and see what happens. My trade is there. That little line right there is what I really wanted to focus on. Let's see if it can do it. Let's see if it'll get back up there. Let's make that line. It's going down to this line down here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty low. That's really low. Let's take another. Let's take another 2 minute here. Let's take a 2 minute there and see if it's going to bounce there too. And that would be my 2 trades for the day. But we're on. Okay, so opened up trades here. 52 seconds on that first one. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. It's heading back up. The thing is this is definitely following an uptrend, and it's getting lower and lower. 34 seconds. I'm not so sure this first one can win. The second one probably can win, and you know, that's okay. If one of them wins, we can keep going. I'm looking at this little thing up here in pocket option. I've been looking at this for a little while and thinking, this little thing says 88% of people think this is going down. Now it goes into the middle. It says, oh, you know, maybe it's 50-40. It's an interesting little thing. We have 9 seconds. We're going to lose that first trade. And let's see here. If you look at this in 5 minutes, which is what I was looking at it in to make my decision, we had a rising channel. And, you know, it's been doing that. Kind of jumped in here kind of quick. But I mean, I looked around. This is definitely a pattern. 45 seconds. This has still got down pressure. Let's see if this wins. It has gone down below this line. It's gone down below that line. It's only got 30 seconds left. I'm going to see if this can pop back up. It's close. It looks like it could pop back up, but it's moving kind of slow, and it's moving down. So this is not looking good. It broke through in the 1 minute. So in this 100-day podcast challenge I'm doing, I'm trying not to overtrade. I'm trying not to, you know, go for it. And this is basically a third trade. And so I kind of started trading. This third trade is going to win, as you can see here. It did go up and it won. And then I kind of started going into my own strategy of trading, how I actually trade. I started out with 1031, and I just sort of started trading, finding pressure. Right now I'm at 867. I entered a trade and been winning and losing these trades just up and down. I'm kind of just showing you my wins and losses as I'm talking through this after the session. And you know, I was kind of winning, losing, tying, and that's kind of what happens when you get into a lot of times when you get into, like, you're not really winning and you're not really losing. And so that'll be another win there. I won that on this downtrend. Actually, it was kind of a consolidation. But there's a danger in this. Now I'm at 904. I'm looking, these trades just getting closer and closer. Losing by a second, losing by 2 seconds, and still trying to find my vibe that I want to be in for trading. But the thing is I have been doing pretty good when I find a motion. Like if I find a downtrend and I really confirm it's a downtrend, and then I'm just kind of going for it, and I can win a lot of trades if it starts doing what I think it's going to do. The charts today, I did some double ups because they were going the right direction that I thought they were going. They were just not going there kind of quick enough, or I would call it and then it would just pull back, like this one I'm in right now. Very narrow on the upside, but it was like jumping up, and I would think it was going up and I would call it. And that's 2 wins right there. Boom. That was a really strong 2 wins, but bounced above that level. And that kind of happened to me a couple times. And I started doing some longer trades. But I think on day 4, I'm going to approach this differently than I've been approaching it My partner, trading partner Todd, we've kind of talked over and over again about this two trades, taking two trades and how it's not emotional when you take these two trades. And so I was dividing my full stop loss for the day into two. And to me, it's harder to win. Sometimes you get lucky and you can win those first two trades, and oftentimes I was. But for the first 3 days of this 100-day thing, as I've been dividing by two, I've been losing my first two trades each day. Now, if I stuck with the plan completely, then I would not be able to trade anymore, and I would just be on day 3 with 6 losses in a row. So I really have felt like, see, there's another loss. The chart is kind of moving a little bit slow, but I've really been better when I can find a trend and work with that trend, or find a place where it's bouncing up and down, and I have some chances. So I like to divide by 5 and just take all the same trade. So if my trade is $10 or whatever, my starting trade is, never change the starting trade. So as you see here, I entered a long 4-minute trade to see if I could win, and I think it could win. And then I'm looking around for some different things here as I was trading. I took a big long trade from that top level, and I've been kind of just testing around with some longer trades, some shorter trades. But I think overall, if I have 5 chances in my stop loss, so if I have like a $50 stop loss and I have $10 trades, then I can kind of get the feel for the charts and I can kind of win. And yes, I might spin my wheels a bit, but it gives me a chance to sort of find a winning streak. And that sounds weird because if you come in and you just have 2 trades, I think I'm taking it too seriously. I got these 2 trades and absolutely I'm going to have to do these 2 trades and they can't lose. And I'm just kind of psyching myself out. Whereas where I find I'm more comfortable is sort of guessing a little bit and having some chance to find a run. And I was listening to a sniper podcast, and he was, they do a lot of math, and he had, I think, one of the most kills all snipers. Is called the Reaper. I was listening to the Sean Ryan show, and his math was kind of like, he was dividing by 1,000, rounding up. I mean, it's like, and he sort of knew that it's in this range, so I'm going to shoot this. And then he said he often doesn't win his first shot. He often doesn't win it, or get his first kill on the first shot. It might go a little low, and he sees it, and then he just makes a compensation in the moment. So he's done his calculations, but then maybe he shoots a little low, and it hits the wall right below the guy instead of hitting the guy in the chest. So he moves up a little bit. There's a range, and that's really a great analogy for what I feel in trading. It's like, I know that this chart's going down. I just don't know exactly when it's going to. But like in this scenario that we're watching on the screen play out right now, I knew it was going down from that top level. So I thought, okay, I'll give it 3 minutes. That was a long trade. But I thought, surely it's going to go back down because of the pattern. Now it did. My first top trade up there is winning in a big way. And now I can see that it's sort of stopped and consolidating in the 10-second, but it's got intention to go down. It's hit a line at the bottom here, but it has downward intention to me. It climbed way high up and then it just shot back down. And now it's sort of like, wait a minute, I'm going to hold here. But I still think the intention overall of this chart is to go down. So I do win quite a few trades, I think, on this chart right here during this moment, because I've sort of got the intention of the chart. Even though it stopped down there at the bottom, it still went up a little bit. Then it started going back down slowly again. So I feel like I need to be able to read the intention of the chart to win some trades. And I can win, weirdly enough, I can win really narrow, really small wins. I mean, I can tell you that, I can win little tiny narrow wins, but I'm still, doing it upon the intention of the chart. It was how I won that last trade there. It was like, I knew it's going down and it kind of stopped and it kind of bounced around. So I waited for it to bounce to that high point, And then I just took like a 30-second put, knowing that that is the high point and it's probably not going to turn around and go back up, which is, we're all just guessing. But see, now I'm at 891. And then as soon as this trade wins here, we'll be back up to, almost 900. And then I'm just going to continue to chip away with these $40 trades until I get into the profit. And I do end this session in profit by about $10. Now, I got a feeling that I was kind of pressing my luck towards the end here because I'm way off of my plan for day 3. And I just thought, why don't I just stop, regroup? I'm in the money. It was a very shallow money profit day, but I was in the money. And I had to fight to get in the money today. I had to do some things that I just thought, I didn't really know I was going to get in the money, and then I got in the money. So in this trade, it's the intention of this is to go down, but it's kind of going up. So I've got a minute and a half left on this one. We'll watch it play out as I'm kind of fast forwarding through the footage and just doing the podcast for you today. Right now is probably a good time to tell you all the strategies that I use to do this is been documented in my 2 books, and looks like it's going way up. And so I'm thinking I doubled this trade up and won both of them. I'm looking now because it's way out of the profit, but it's kind of bouncing onto a high level. And I'm thinking about doubling this up, I think, in my mind. Like, okay, I'm going to double this up. At least in my mind, I'm thinking, I might want to double this up. Now I've got 15 seconds, and maybe I don't double this one up. Maybe I was really thinking about it, and I should have doubled it up top, but then I saw that it might win. If it gets close again like this, and it might win, very, very narrow win, almost, and maybe this is the one that tied. There it goes, and it tied. So that if I had doubled that up on the top, it would have won, which would have been really nice. I would have had a win. So then I'm back in. I'm just reading the intentions of these charts and just continuing to try to get those intentions. I was saying to you guys that the book, Trading Strategies for Winning Positions, it is out, and also Hack the Math, a 365-day journey to $100,000 or $1,000 a day. Now, the 365-day journey that I was on, it kind of ended prematurely for me. I got like a lot emotional and realized, oh my gosh, I need to really reel in emotions. So now we're back up to $1,005, just a little under our profit. And now I see this breakdown. This was actually a pretty interesting trade because I've been watching the intention of this chart, and finally it shoved through that bottom line. And I thought, okay, it's going for it. But then it rejected. It's interesting. This is very interesting. It rejected down there when I thought, okay, I mean, that was a pretty big candle to take a put on, and I get that. But the idea is that my intention of this chart is that it's going down. So then I thought, okay, that was just a quick pullback. I'm looking at the 10-second charts, and I was like, wow, let's do this. So now our count's down to 925, and I had a loss there. And I think this other one, it wasn't a double up, but it was like another put. And this is a little bit like pushing. I'm thinking that the chart is going down, that the price is going down, and so I'm pushing on the peaks. And this is something that can get you in trouble. And there I'm pushing even harder because I double up on that higher push, and that can get you in trouble because it could just keep going up. But because I've been watching this chart for so long, over the last, I'd say so long, over the last 10 minutes, as it's kind of done this big push up and then it's pushed back down and it's waiting, it's trying to get under there. I thought this is perfect. I think I might win these two. There it goes. Those two shot down and won those 2 trades.
Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to musiccitytrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the social trade feature. Go to MusicCityTrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at MusicCityTrader.com.